Hello everyone, this is Bullet Simples 556, and guess what? We're in Minecraft! In what is possibly the best quality video you've ever seen me do so far. And today, just as a test run of my new video recording software that I'm using for free, thank you, cast-o-matic, capture, whatever it's called. You probably can see it in the lower left hand corner, but I just thought I'd show you what I've done in the first 2 weeks of owning Minecraft. I've only had it for 2 weeks, and let's get started. So let's show the first shelter. So this is the first little shelter I made. Nothing too big. It's a nice little hole in the hill. And then whenever I started digging around, found out that it opened up to a bigger natural cave that I used for mining coal, which I cannot find for the life of me for quite a while. But yeah, that's it. And while here, you notice I started a small wheat farm, but nothing too big, just enough to keep me filled with food, keep the hunger bar filled up. A nice little farm with 2 piggies, 2 chickens, 2 awful, horrible little prisoners of war. Isn't that right? Spy. Yeah. Pretend like you don't know anything. But yeah, this is the first area I actually settled in. And also, if you didn't notice it over here, also my first big build was creating this awesome little bridge, because I got tired of swimming in icy cold water. I also have a smaller bridge over there, but it's not as grand, so who cares. And the really cool thing about my world is this like underground Grand Canyon style thing. Let's see. Yeah, that's how I get down. Game's acting a little bit laggy. And I also need to block this water off because it's going to cause problems. It actually leads out to another lake. There we go. So, one day I was exploring around my little hidey hole, and I found, just trying to look for caves, that way I can find iron and coal and the basic stuff, and I came across this massive hole in the ground, and there's another one, I believe it's that way, but this is the one that I journeyed into. I think they actually intersect at some point. But the really cool thing about this area, this little hole in the ground, is that look at how far this stretches out. Now clearly, and there's also a cave over there that connects into this, that I've actually managed to get all the way down there and find everything from diamond to redstone, gold, emeralds. I mean, it's all down here. And yes, I do know there's coal here. Don't tell me I missed coal. I know I missed coal. I have too much coal as it is. Don't tell me that. But anyway, actually, I'm gonna hop down and go out the other side and show you the second area that I settled. Hold on, gotta remember my way out of here. Here it is, I think. Yeah. Okay, there's the door. There we go. Yes, I did wall all of this off because I'm one of those people that I have to have some kind of forward operating base whenever I go into a new cave, so I'll wall off a section of it and make it 110% safe. I don't know if everyone does that, but I certainly do. It just helps me feel good. Although that doesn't mean I haven't died because of a couple of lava pools and some creepers, though. And I would actually highly recommend that if you find a new cave and it opens up into a really big sprawling cave, I would definitely recommend that you set up some kind of area that's safe for you to craft and smell everything in. Otherwise, you want to be in the middle of making a new pickaxe and a zombie or skeleton or something. With me, it's usually a creeper, but something's going to come up behind you and try to kill you. And as you can see, there's another portal. I know a lot of people put it there's somewhere underground, but I didn't have enough room underneath my game keeps freezing. Hold on. Underneath my cabin down there, which I'll show you a little closer in a minute. So I just put it up here. I think it looks pretty nice up here. I like it. Although I hate where it spawned me at. Despise it, actually. It spawned me like in the wall, so I had to dig for 30 minutes before I could even get out and explore the nether the first time. But now, down here, we have the cabin. No, it's not a cozy cottage, it's a cabin. I'm not Paul Soares Jr. Not to say that Paul Soares Jr. is not awesome, because he is quite amazing, but I'm not him. But yeah, nice little area. Got a trash can, bed, bunch of chests. I think I got 2 more downstairs. These 2 are pretty much just miscellaneous. I just shove whatever into them. This is farming supplies, and this is anything that's made of wood or stone. And then I got my exploration chest where I found gold and lapis and such. And then this one actually isn't full yet, but this is like going to be spare tools and other things. Nice little escape tunnel. I'm not want to show where that leads out to, though. It's a semi-secret escape tunnel. Make sure you always close your doors and your gates behind you, otherwise you're going to come back and find some baddies in here. Just a little tip for you. Oh, and by the way, I didn't even plan for this, but I made this little porch area the other day, and it actually serves a dual purpose. It looks kind of good, and it also, before, you'd come up here and jump over the fence gate, and I was afraid that sooner or later the zombies were going to figure that out or something. Oh crap, I can jump up here. But anyway, I was afraid that sooner or later they're going to find that out and get in here and surprise me one day, but because of that, they can't. Anyway, moving on. We'll get to that tree in a moment. Now, before, this was just water, and I tried to make a redstone piston bridge, and I did. It worked. You flip a switch and they all go whoosh and everything, but it was surrounded by land and it looked kind of stupid, so I just dug it up, filled it in, and yeah. But there used to be water here. I'm still trying to think of something I can do with redstone, because I really do want to use it, but I'm not very good with it, and I'm trying to think of something that's possible for me. This is the new, bigger and improved farm. Much more wheat, many more animals, including cows now, so that way I can get their leather. I used to have the water running underneath the wheat, but it didn't work out very well. Most of the field was kind of crap. Look at this massive chasm. Can't really see it from over the bridge. Look at that. I actually fell down there and died a couple times trying to build this bridge, because I was stupid and didn't hold down the shift key a few times, thinking, oh, I won't fall, I'll be perfectly fine. But anyway, I built this bridge so that way I can get over it a lot more easily instead of having to go up, over, and around the freaking thing. I still need to make a ladder or something to go down there. I'll probably make a massive pool of water so that way I can just jump down, but and that brings me to my next area over here, another chasm. And I built a slightly less impressive bridge over, which I need to light up apparently. I did this. Now this one, it's actually possible to climb in and out of it. It's got a couple jumping spots. The other one doesn't. You fall down, you're either going to have to make yourself a ladder to get out, or you're just stuck. So, whoops. Why'd you go down there? I wasn't even looking. There we go. Shift key. And if you don't know, if you hold down shift and walk over to the edge, it won't let you fall off. For the record. But anyway, another massive canyon, or whatever. A lot of water, so if you do fall down here, at least you'll survive. You'll survive it, because you got a lot of deep water to drop into, and then it leads over to that little section over there that, even though I'm sure there's nothing over there, I want to go inside that so badly because it looks so cool.